were fairly woeful against La Rochelle away from home, but at home, Bayonne have been outstanding. Of the 11 games they've played, they've won 10 and just lost once. That was in round 21, their last home game. They were beaten, surprisingly, by Pau 20 points to 30. So they need to get the form book back in their favour. I'm not going to start making predictions on this one because it could go either way. Mathieu Reynal is the man with the whistle. He's going to have a warm and testy afternoon. These two not quite neighbours. Bayonne in that bottom left-hand corner of France, down in the southwest, close to the Spanish border, the Pyrenees in the Basque country. Montpellier, the other side of the other end of the Pyrenees, and across a bit on the Mediterranean coast. It's Montpellier who will kick off, wearing the white shirts today away from home. Paolo Garbisi wearing the number 10 shirt today for Montpellier. They made 7 changes to the side that slumped to defeat last week. And they really need to pick their game up a little bit. That's Anthony Boutier kicking to the corner. This is a good early chase on, and it's well collected by Thomas Darmon. Round the corner goes Lenny Nucci looking for some space. Jaco Reinach reckons that he was impeded, and referee Mathieu Reynal agrees with him. The penalty, the early penalty is for Montpellier, and immediately Garbisi looking at the touchline. This is early pressure for the home side. Bayonne with 3 changes to the team that lost at La Rochelle. All in the pack. Cormenier and Schultz replacing Bethune and Tatafa at prop. Thomas Set into the second row ahead of New Zealander Jeffrey Cridge. And Set's going to be important here. He's not getting near that one. That's Janse van Rensburg who climbs well for Montpellier. It's the visitors in possession. That one's not coming out, and it's been turned over. The home visitors, the home fans rather, enjoyed that. Shirt sleeve weather now down in the Basque Country. Not the same throughout France. Spring has threatened to deceive so far in April. Up in northern France, it's been very much sunshine one moment, winter woolies the next. Camille Lopez there, the familiar figure, done such a lot to steady the Bayonne ship this season as they've come up from the second division. He's got Maxime Machinot, another former French international. They were at the halfbacks for France for some time. They both joined Bayonne this season, and they've both done well. Looking to run the ball out of defence. Bold stuff from Bayonne. As Peter Schultz leans in there, the South African prop forward. That's collected by George Bridge. Back in the side, didn't play last week. In drives Mohamed Houas. Nicely done by Nucci, getting stuck in. Oh, nice break from Reinach. And the penalty, I think against Lopez there. Sorry, against Machinot. So another chance for points for Montpellier, and this time they are going to go for the posts. Paolo Garbisi will line this up. Little shake of the head from Jean-Baptiste Elissalde. As Paolo Gabisi lines up the kick for Montpellier. The Italian fly half, 30 points to his name thus far this season, all from the boot. And he's on target. 3-0, Montpellier lead. Well, the main point scorer for Montpellier this season, Louis Carbonel. But Carbonel left out of the 23 for this match. Possibly carrying the can for that defeat last weekend. Penalty goes the other way this time. Montpellier slow, getting the ball out, and Bayonne quickly through. Now, what's Camille Lopez going to do? This is a bread and butter 3 points for him. It was Zach Mercer, excuse me, who took the ball. But penalised in the challenge. Lopez teeing up the kick, looking to tie up the scores. 140 points to his name thus far this season. And the skipper does the job. It's all level. It's Bayonne 3, Montpellier 3. Taken by Jose Kassim. Bayonne just slowing it down a little bit as Thomas Sett joins. Machinot gets into a little bit of a mess. He's got some help from Pierre Huguet. This is messy. Messy from Bayonne. They'll need to keep it cleaner than this.
Stop.
Lopez drills the ball upfield and into touch. So finally getting out of trouble. And that's Alexandre Beconnier just having a little bit of treatment.
Blanc, une fois, pas deux. Pas de réunion, venez de suite.
Nacho Reyno just hurrying them up a little bit. Not time for meetings, he says. Good play by Jan Serfontein. Big drive from Paul Willemse, another South African. Picked up by Mercer. This is good work from the Montpellier forwards. Lenny Nucci has it. Oh, he's done well. Lovely stuff. Oh, the forwards working this superbly. And now looking for a little bit of space, throwing it wide. As Van Rensburg flips it back in. It's stolen by Kassim. And Bayonne just about get away with that. Really nice work by the forwards. Paul Willemse has been absent of late. Missed the final game of the Six Nations. Did come on as a replacement last week, so this is his first start for quite some time. Certainly for Montpellier, it's I think since that they played London Irish at the end of January. So throwing his weight in and proving himself invaluable already. Mercer doing similar work. Andres Folletta. Again, looking for the long, floaty pass. There's Beconnier making good progress down that right-hand touchline. Montpellier bring it back. Bayonne suffering a little bit at the moment. Garbesi is tackled. Reinach once again working the forwards. Reinach changes direction. Serfontaine, his fellow Springbok. Mercer, who's been so impressive this season, Zach Mercer. Julien Tisserand is held up. Back on his breeding ground, Julien Tisserand. Born in Bayonne, spent several years here, but the break on again. Bayonne under real pressure. A little knock on perhaps from Tom Spring. Machina has it. Referee's not seen anything untoward. And Bayonne scramble the ball to safety. They really are feeling the heat at the moment. Gregory Patat trying to keep his cool. Not surprisingly. Mercer does well. Feeds. They're moving the ball quickly at the moment. Serfontaine has got a spring in his step. He's a dad now. Congratulations to him and wife Lanny. But Bayonne. The Bayonne crowd not enjoying that. The penalty given against them once again. Becconnier, the man down on his knee. Penalising the tackler. Garbisi will have another chance to line up those goalposts and put Montpellier back in the lead. Well, referee Mathieu Reynal saw the fault in there. Garbisi adds the points. 6-3, visitors Montpellier lead. Lopez gets things underway again. Reinach goes over the top. Collected by Tom Spring. Oh, that's lovely work from the young fullback. Can he collect? He can, but he's didn't quite work for him. The little inside pass, it's still there for Bayonne. The ball is still there. Just a metre or so from the line. Brilliantly worked by, that's not Mercer. They won the penalty. That was, the jackling there was outstanding. Well, the Bayonne players asking for a video, but Mathieu Reynal saying, nah, all good, saw it with my own eyes, thank you very much, don't need it. This was a lovely break from Tom Spring, brother of Racing's Max Spring. He's only 20 years old, really exciting player. There's another Spring as well, Sam. They're still playing for Nafarroa. A little bit in the lower leagues at the moment, but still coming through. He's the twin of Tom, is Sam. Well, the body's flying in at the moment. That was Remy Baget who took a bit of a clap there. Montpellier, the champions, of course, from last season. They know that defeat today would effectively mean the end of any defence, if we can call it that, of the Brenner Shield. Lopez feeds. Now, is there a little bit of space for Baptiste Aiguille? He's held up. Machinot. Swan Cormenier takes it in. Lopez has it. Lopez. Oh, lovely work from Lopez to Thomas Set. He's held up inside the 22. Lopez changes direction. Bayonne coming again with Baget. Spring. Aiguille steps inside. Machinot feeds again. Oh, little knock on. And now, is there an opportunity for Montpellier? They like to counter-attack. It's a Garbisi, held up in his 22. Reinach back. And the ball hammered upfield. That's an enormous kick. Wow. Absolutely, almost perfect timing. He couldn't really have got much more yardage on that. And Lopez fires it back up the touchline. Reinach leads the charge once again. Brought down by a Set. And this time, I think that might be Zach Mercer penalised that time. They were holding on in the tackle. Maybe Willemse. Well, it's full-blooded, if a little bit cagey and if a little bit rustic at points. The enthusiasm, nobody can doubt at this particular moment. Both sides throwing the kitchen sink at each other. The lines are wilting, but neither has broken just yet. Facundo Bosch, the Argentine hooker, just about finds his man. Bit of work for Machinot to do. Not the best ball, but it'll do. Oof, and Martok battered back in the tackle. Bayonne still have it. Ref gets in the way, apologises. The ball goes up. Well taken by Boutier. Giudicelli with the feed, and now it's Serfontaine looking for space down the left. Mercer. Willemse spinning through a couple of tackles. And perhaps spinning through one too many. In fact, that was against Mohamed Haouas for coming in from the side. Lopez, good territory he's collected there. Up to the 10-metre line. Once again, Facundo Bosch with the job of finding his jumper. Does it nicely. Baptiste Aiguille, France under-20 flanker, is the catcher. And forward they come, rolling, rolling, rolling. This maul forward. Oh, this is good territory they're gaining here. Bayonne. Machinot has it now, feeds. Little inside pass for Baget. Held up though. Janssen van Rensburg penalised. Coming in from the side. So a penalty chance. And I think Gregory Patat wants the points on the board. But Camille Lopez, the skipper, sticks it in the corner. Really good work by the forwards. I'm not sure that Swan Cormenier there on the left of your screen knew much about it. Dragged by the shorts all the way. Bosch goes short. Too short. No. Yes, the referee. The referee gives the free kick to the home side. Well, that's a waste. Wasted opportunity. And that will annoy Gregory Patat.
Sur la touche. Appelle les soigneurs Bayonne, s'il te plaît. Mettez un genou à terre, monsieur, si vous voulez. Mais j'arrête pas le jeu.
They closed up the gap, I think was the problem, rather than the throw itself. The Montpellier subs there, a couple of North Americans in that group. American prop Titi Lamositele and the Canadian lock Tyler Degree will both make an appearance at some point this afternoon. Camille Lopez has been so important. He was such a stalwart at Clermont for so many years. Played for Perpignan as well and Bordeaux. But moved from Clermont. One of the reasons why Clermont have been struggling this season is they haven't effectively replaced him. And he's energised. He's from the area. Wanted to come back. Originally signed for Biarritz. I was going to say a prenup before the end of the season, and then switched. Biarritz still in the second division. Bayonne up. Little forward pass there from Matok.
Allez en place les gars, s'il vous plaît. Allez, les deux. Allez.
And Camille Lopez, yes, he's been quite outstanding. Philippe Saint-André, you might recognise. 56 years old now. He had his birthday on Wednesday. A great France winger in his time. Pretty handy France coach as well.
Juste liaison longue et vous le coup de haut. Stabilité d'abord.
And doing a nice job with Montpellier, winning the Branish Shield last season.
Si, tant que c'est visible, c'est bon. Il a le droit de le reculer, mais tant que c'est visible, pour moi, c'est bon. OK? Pareil pour vous. On fait l'effort, hein?
Still waiting for the first try of the afternoon.
Bonne image.
One result already in, La Rochelle having beaten Clermont 26 points to 13. So Clermont out of the reckoning. They were 10th at the start of the day. Their goose is cooked as far as the top six and playoffs are concerned. And now away goes Reinach. Mercer. Serfontaine, the link. Taken on by Thomas Damon. Beconier. Awas with him. Reinach feeds. Giudicelli, the hooker. Garbisi with the little dink through. Now this could fall nicely. It does fall nicely for George Bridge. Where's that ball gone? I think it's with Thomas Sett at the moment. So still with Montpellier, or has it? No, it's been turned over. Well played by Bayonne. Machinot has it. The forwards take it in. Kassim is at the back. And it's Lopez. Drops the hammer on it. And off it goes into touch. Well, once again, the Bayonne defence holding firm. They've been under real pressure at various times. And they've stood firm each time. This was good defence. There was a little... not sure if that was actually a knock-on, but certainly the ball popped out. Montpellier come again. That one's gone loose. Under pressure now. And it's in the hands of Muscadit. Lopez. A little chip through. Spring is chasing. It's Bridge who's got it. It's being turned over. Super work again by Bayonne. They're really working this well. Bosch takes one. In goes Courmenier. He's got the forwards with him. Kassim is at the back. They're waiting. Lopez, inside pass for Baget. Not there yet. Still going. Closing on the line. Surely Bayonne are going to score. He's gone for it. Machinot sneaks over. They're going to check it, but I think that's the first try of the day for the former France scrum half, Maxime Machinot. Bayonne go into the lead. That was a really, really good sustained passage of play by Bayonne. The jackling was outstanding. They twice turned over Montpellier in quick succession. Moved the ball quickly, hammered away, and then Machinot sneaking over for what I think is his second try of the season. Well, it will be his second try of the season if it's accorded. Let's have a look. There is Machinot, the little show slides through. The only question is, did he drop it? Let's have a look. It looks good from here. You've got to find a really good excuse not to award that. Looks as though it reached the line okay. Touched it down and then it came out of his hand. It was scooped back. Well, I can't guarantee that was on the line. But it's good enough for Mathieu Reynal. The try stands. And Bayonne are in front by 8 points to 6. Well, Philippe Saint-André picked Maxime Machinot many times while he was coach of France. He knows how dangerous he is from that sort of range.
And
now, of course, he's got Lopez, who he also picked a fair few times to add the extra 2 points. Little technical problem there with the clock, with the kicking clock. I don't think Camille Lopez will need the full 90 seconds to stick this one over. Through it goes. Bayonne, the home side, lead Montpellier by 10 points to 6. Well, Montpellier have probably had the better of this first part, this first 25 minutes, but it's the home side who lead now. They've been on the ropes, but they've counter-punched nicely. Maxime Machinot. He and Lopez both 34 now. Machinot had a good 10 years at Racing. They're in the autumn of their careers. Not necessarily the winters, just the autumns. And going nicely. Very shrewd signings for Bayonne, for a team coming up from the second division into the top 14, which is arguably, and I'm going to step away from this one, but arguably the toughest league in professional rugby. No place to hide, you need experience. Montpellier looking to come again.
Un jeu. Stop.
Lopez nicely keeping that one, not a high ball, a low skidder, which meant Anthony Boutier just had to backpedal, be doubly safe. This one from Tom Spring has a bit more air on it. Collected by Gabisi. Bridge. Reinach leans in. Oh, little knock on there from Gabisi. Home crowd enjoyed that one. A little bit of bemusement there on the face of the Italian. Not quite sure how he managed to put that one to ground. Maybe he thought he had clung on to it. The noise levels have risen at the Stade Jean Daugert. Such an important game for Bayonne. They've lost their last three. And if they can get a win here, it just gives them a little sniff of a chance. Castres currently beating Toulon. Perpignan edging Racing. These are teams just above them. If they stall and Bayonne can make up some ground, who knows what can happen in the last few weeks. Oh, it's messy again. Good work by Thomas Darmon, but was he offside there, Darmon? Yeah. A little bit of love and tenderness between Zach Mercer and Maxime Machinot. Well, there were quite a few knock-ons in that sequence, and there's confusion from... well, there was certainly a knock-on there from Martok. It did look as though that first one came off the white arm. The arm of Thomas Darmon. A lengthy conversation. Kenny Lopez keeps it going.
Sur le plaquage, c'est le blanc qui fait en avant. Non, là-bas, les premières en avant du blanc.
Okay, it has changed. Well, there you go. Talking to the referee can change a decision. He's now saying that the first knock-on was indeed off the white arm. It's going to be a scrummage for Bayonne.
C'est bon? Reprise. Allez, en place.
Look at that. None of the Montpellier players disputing that decision. Surrounding the referee, threatening the referee. Just accepting his call. Down on their knees, ready to engage. That's why we like this game. Nice put in from Machinot. Comes off the back from Kassim. Machinot feeding Martok. Machinot again goes. He can see the gap. He's found the gap. It's outside to Pourai. Bourret's held up, into touch. There's some breakneck rugby going on at the moment. Forgive me, that's a bad expression to use in this context. Thoughtless. Apologies.
Ouais, pour moi, en live, c'est après, c'est les deux joueurs sur le ruck après, je pense.
Maxime Machinot, he's looking so lively today. You can see quite clearly that Bourret was tackled into touch.
C'est là, les gars, s'il vous plaît, bleu, c'est bon? Là.
They've got a bit of firepower on the bench, Bayonne.
Bleu, là, Montpellier.
Enrico Bulirua is on the bench, as is former England wing Malignard. So they've got some pace, they've got good opportunities. Second half, we may well see those two coming into play. A little bit of a break-up in the game. A little bit of space emerges. Now, Alexandre Béconnier has to have a temporary replacement. I think it's temporary. Maybe not. Clément Dumont is the new man, wearing 19, coming into the back row. Oh, that's gone nastily wrong for Montpellier. The ball moving quickly through Bayonne hands. It's with Martok at the moment. He's tackled. Machinot picks up, feeds Thomas Set. Oh, Swan Cormier fancies his chances. Kassim. Lots of the Scarlets, of course. And of the Cheetahs, shouldn't mention them. Oh, nice work from Rémi Baget. Looking to set up Martok. Looking at the high tackle, the penalty's been awarded. Could be trouble again for Montpellier. Lopez looking for the kick through. It's snaffled, but I think Lopez knew the penalty was there. Well, a simple penalty, says the referee. No suggestion that a card will come into play. And it's the new man, Clément Dumont, who is penalised. Into the corner it goes.
Sur la ligne.
That was quite a battering. And flying in there on Guillaume Martok. Good take from Thomas Sate. Bayonne, they have the ball. Bosch has it under his arm. Bosch wheeling round the side. He's still going. Good defence, held up. But the ball just a metre or so out from the line. Machinot looking for it. Still with the forwards. Machinot again, still there. Forwards still taking it in with Kassim. Who's going to have a go now? Still just a little bit short. It's going to be just looking to slide through. Machinot leaning in there. Aiguille, I think, trying to get his hands on it. Not sure if there was a little knock on. No. They're coming back for a penalty. So this is considerable pressure.
Juste une chose, là c'était bien. Attention sur les départs à deux, que le latcheur ne vienne pas sur le porteur de balle.
Lopez just getting his troops together. Just 5 metres out from the line.
Allez, qu'est-ce qu'on fait, capitaine? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Ok, joue là.
Referee wants the decision. They're not going for the posts. This is old-fashioned. There's the front row.
No.
Away they go. Oh, the referee blows up.
Deux choses.
Montpellier came a bit too early.
Venez, monsieur. Vous la jouez correctement, ne touchez pas le ballon avec le pied parce que après eux ils pensent qu'ils peuvent monter. Donc vous la remettez là.
C'est quoi la faute, on le lâche? On peut pas se lier à deux?
Vous pouvez, mais l'autre il ne doit pas tomber sur le porteur de balle.
The
Il doit
referee
rester
just
debout, l'autre, hein, au sol.
explaining he needs to be careful about when he goes, what he touches the ball.
Avantage.
It's still there. Bayonne go. Now that's Cormenier driving over. The ball not quite there. Bosch is held up. Bayonne really leaning into this. The pressure building on the champions Montpellier. Kassim is held up.
Non, non. Arrêt du temps. Patrick.
And this is going to be a problem, I think,
Pour moi, plaquage haut.
for Montpellier.
Confirme-moi juste le numéro.
A high tackle, and I think Willemse
le ballon, la pénalité, pour
may
moi, il y a
well
plaquage haut. Je vais le contrôler.
be having a little bit of time off here. Oh, that is a high tackle on Facundo Bosch,
Ouais.
and it is going to be yellow. So Willemse,
Vous voulez? Pas de souci. On attend. Le temps
well,
est
the
arrêté.
problems mount. The problems mount for Montpellier, for Philippe Saint-André's team. Down to 14 men now.
C'est bon?
Bayonne still camped, still just 5 metres out. They go again. The front row's going. Bosch is there. He's got Cormenier and Schultz on his shoulder. Up to the line they go. Kassim feeds Sate. Now it's with the backs. And away they go, and that is the try, and it's for Camille Lopez. The captain drives through for his first try of the season. Bayonne's second of the day, and they take a firm grip on this match. Tremendous stuff from the home side.
Le 7 blanc, oui, c'est le médecin de match qui l'a fait sortir. C'est le qui a appelé, c'est le médecin de match.
Nice little bit of work there from the lock forward, just holding up the tackle, popping it back. And Lopez drove so firmly. He's a strong man. Bulldozed his way through that tackle. Got the downward pressure. Super stuff. Bayonne in control now. They lead by 15 points to 6. Oh, were they happy? Lopez tees up the conversion. Through it goes, no mistake. The gap now 11 points. Bayonne leading by 17 points to 6. Well, Montpellier can be forgiven for being a little bit bemused by this, because they certainly had the upper hand in the first 20 minutes or 25 minutes up until that opening try that Machinot scored. Since then, Bayonne have really taken their chances. They've seemed to have an extra gear. Machinot clearing into touch. And it is the old guard, Machinot and Lopez, who have scored all the points for them. A try each to those two. Lopez making up the rest with the boot. Montpellier's points all coming from the boot of Garbizi. Philippe Saint-André makes his way towards the dressing room. Words, he wasn't happy after the defeat last week at home to Castres, when really Montpellier rather disappeared. They're doing the same thing today.
Okay. Stop. Vers l'arrière par le blanc. vers l'arrière par le bleu. Stop, stop.
Lopez. Collected by Anthony Boutier. A chip and chase. Lopezien collects. Machino feeds. Well, the home supporters, not surprisingly, in terrific song at the moment. There's still another 40 minutes to come, of course, so this game far, far from over. But they're happy with what they've seen so far. Over the top goes Reinach. And into touch, direct into touch. We're into the last minute. Bayonne looking for a quick steal.
Sur la ligne blanc.
Being brought back.
Bleu. Pareil qu'à eux, pas de réunion, vous venez directement.
No time for meeting. And they're rather ignoring the ref there. Reynel might get a bit annoyed by that. He was talking to them and they just kept their backs and carried on in their huddle. Too many of these huddles in rugby. That's the old dinosaurs view of it. I'll mention it again until the next time. A penalty. A penalty for the home side. Now the hooter goes. That is half-time. What do you do? Well, there's if you've got distance, you might fancy a pop goal.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
He is. Camille Lopez reckons he might just be able to notch up another 3 points here. And that would be a tremendous way. Big smile now from Gregory Patat. He was probably thinking, go for touch. Philippe Saint-André is not a happy man as he marches off. Camille Lopez with the final say of the first half. It's straight, it's true, and it's through the middle. Another 3 points on the board. And that means it's 20 points to 6 for the home side at half-time. And that is a tremendous result or reward for Bayonne, who were fairly beaten up early on. They've struck back well, Maxime Machino.
Mais vous avez prouvé, notamment vous, qu'avec du cœur, vous pouviez répondre.
Oui, on a surtout une entame un peu approximative où on se retrouve acculé dans notre camp.
We were a little bit iffy at the start.
Il faut continuer, la deuxième mi-temps va être dur, on sait que
but we picked it up. We've got to carry on in the second half and keep it up at the same tempo. So no massive insight there from Maxime Machino as he made his way off, but he will be very happy, as will the rest of the Bayonne side, with their work over the first 40 minutes. Now, if there is that man, Camille Lopez, the Bayonne skipper, who is leading from the front. They've been really good. Looking to press, they're looking for an 11th win out of 12 matches at home this season. They're still in with a wonderful chance of making it into the top 6 if they can win today. For Montpellier, if they lose, then that will probably be the end of their hopes. They've got 3 games left, of course. Montpellier with a decent run in as well. They have Brive, La Rochelle and Pau. Camille Lopez gets us underway in the second half. Zach Mercer collects. The Gloucester-bound number 8 driving into the defence. Confirmation there that Beconier has resumed, and Dumont has given way. Yann Serfontaine.
La cage, lâche.
in the caretaker role as number 9 there. Lopez collects, fades Tom Spring, 20-year-old, floating the ball upfield. And it's returned with a little bit of interest. Spring pedalling back, bounces off the post. Looks for touch, and Montpellier won't be too unhappy with that. It was quite a decent clearance as well, though, from young Tom Spring. His first start ever against La Rochelle last week, retained in the starting lineup. Good jump from Van Rensburg. Montpellier need an instant reply. They trail by 14. They need to get the scoreboard moving quickly. They need to get the first points of the second half, really. This is quick work. Nicely done. It's Anthony Boutier who's held up. Reinach. Mercer looking for a way through. He's held up, though. Reinach again. Serfontaine, it's not Serfontaine, it's Becconnier. That's Serfontaine going in now. Held up as well, same result. Little dink through from Garbisi. Oh, Garbisi. Well, the crowd reckon it was a knock-on, I think. The referees let it roll. Touch judge wasn't interested. Reinach. Oh, Spring under a little bit too much pressure there. Montpellier coming through. Sykes doing, Van Rensburg doing well. And out wide. George Bridge steps inside. Stolen away by Kassim. He does that a lot. Garbisi on the back foot. Julien Tisserand, the Bayonne-born Montpellier winger. Played 77 matches for Bayonne, scored 17 tries for them before moving to Montpellier in 2020. Wouldn't he love to get his name on the score sheet today? To be honest, he's barely had his hands on the ball all day. Oops. Well, referee says that went backwards.
Okay.
I think he may have had a word in his ear there from Patrick Delac.
Okay, vas-y.
The video ref. They just have told him, actually, I think, Mathieu, I think he might have got that one wrong. That one was a knock-on. Paul Willemse returns to the field after his 10 minutes in the sin bin. That's Mohamed Aouas, the France prop, who has been replaced by Titi Lamositele, former Saracens prop forward, USA international.
Flexion. Lié.
The band striking up nicely. Festive afternoon down in the Basque Country.
Okay? Si vous voulez, mais le poussez pas et contrôlez l'entrée.
Swan Cormenier discussing
Allez, en
the
place.
finer points of propping with referee Mathieu Reynal.
Flexion. Lié. Faut faire l'effort, hein. Faut faire l'effort.
It's Lamos Itele who was ticked off there and given away the free kick. Boutier does find touch, but not to the satisfaction of Philippe Saint-André. He is not a happy man. He had some sharp words for his players after that defeat by Castres last week at home. They really haven't quite clicked today. You can't fault their effort. They just haven't clicked. They've not been in rhythm. This is more tremendous work from Bayonne, working really well as a unit, the forwards there. Martok driving in. Spring does well to stay on his feet. Little chip through from Martok. Well, George Bridge got the ball, but was run over by Martok, and the penalty has been given to Bayonne. That's on Giudicelli, who will be a Bayonne player next season, of course. He's leaving Montpellier at the end of this season, so I imagine trying to get some brownie points with his new team by putting up a good show. More points in the offing for Camille Lopez at the start of this second half. Just curls it in. It looked as though it was going wide at the start, just drifted in. 3 more points on the board. Camille Lopez is leading Bayonne from the front. 23 points to 6. They now lead. Montpellier needs something quickly. Garbisi gets them underway once again. Kassim collects. Drives it. Looks like Manuel Line Decker has made his way onto the field. Collected by Boutier. Thinks about the kick. Feeds inside. Mercer. Still on his feet, the Englishman. Former Bath player. Little kick on from Boutier. But it's collected. Leindecker, it is indeed, who has the ball now. Feeds up. Well, it was Machinot who ended up feeding out.
Jouez-le.
Machinot over the top this time. Garbisi keeps it in. Tisserand looking for a way through. Scragged down. Lamos Itele. Just not quite breaking this line. Montpellier. Onucci showed well at the start of the first half, rather disappeared after that, was kept busy. Tisserand feeding Boutier. Back to Tisserand. Well, this is a little bit better from Montpellier, just looking to stretch the defence a bit more. The gaps will appear. They always do. Reinach, Garbisi. George Bridge. Still there with the white shirts. Reinach looking for a way. A penalty is given for the high tackle. Lopez scrags Reinach. Scrum half gets it back. Still the advantage for Montpellier for offside. And now they have a choice. They trail by 17 points. They could take the 3. Bring it back to 2 converted tries. But into the corner she goes. Montpellier have got to strike back.
Changement chez les Blancs. 1 et 2. 1 et 2 chez les Blancs. 1 et 2.
Changes in the front row for Montpellier. Looks like Folletta and Giudicelli are both giving way, with Gregory Fichten and Curtis Langdon coming on. Langdon it is, finds his man nicely. Now this is a really good opportunity. Langdon is in the back there, he has the ball, wearing 16. A former Worcester Warrior. Langdon it is with a little pop pass. They're going to go in at the corner, I think. Bridge with the touchdown. And Montpellier back in the game. It was a simple play in the end. Good finish by George Bridge. 4th try of the season for the All Black. Just what Montpellier needed.
Norbert, tu me donnes un peu d'eau, s'il te plaît?
All very simple when it works.
Ouais, on le fera sur le coup d'envoi.
Not sure if that's going to put a smile on Philippe Saint-André's face yet, but we will see. Garbisi with the conversion. It's good. So the gap now back to 10 points. Not quite as monumental as it was just a few minutes ago. It was a good finish from George Bridge. Saw the tackler coming in, made himself airborne, very difficult to stop. Good finish.
C'est bon? Reprise.
So 23 points to 13. Bayonne lead Montpellier. Good take by Janse van Rensburg.
Il la rentre. Reste derrière, 18 bleus.
Changes in the front row for Bayonne as well. Betoun and Tatafu, last week's starters, back on. And Polirua joins in the fray in the back line.
Je vois pas d'en avant blanc. Attends, un avant bleu là, je vois pas d'en avant blanc.
Plenty of knock-ons, and again, poor old Mathieu Reynal, he's got to pick out which ones came first. There's a whole plethora of knock-ons.
Allez en place.
Players not making it easy for him today.
Touche pas aussi.
It was ever thus, I think, on a rugby field.
Hein? Oui, garde le contrôle. No leaning on the opponent, garde le contrôle et pas d'entrée anticipée.
Well, you could hear that, a little bit of English there for the sake of Titi Lamositele. No leaning.
Flexion.
Good control. Curtis Langdon wearing the white scrum cap at hooker. In comes the feed from Reinach. It's untidy. Mercer has it. They lost control. That was a really big squeeze. A great piece of work by the Bayonne forwards. And it's Tavita Tatafu, the Tongan, who's getting the plaudits there. And the decibel level just rises ever so slightly. There was the big squeeze, the pressure on. Pressure on Gregory Fichten, the Montpellier loosehead. Curtis Langdon almost losing his hat. Leindecker going well there at the front. Facundo Bosch has the ball. He's going for the line. Bosch, they're driving forward. Bayonne once again. Bosch still has the ball. Where is it now? The crowd reckons. Well, the crowd reckon that was a penalty to Bayonne. The referee awarding the try. I didn't see who actually got the touchdown. Mathieu Reynal just checking with Patrick Delec, the video referee. We didn't have a great angle on that one. Bosch was the man with the ball, driving for the line. And there he goes. Facundo Bosch, Argentine hooker, with his 6th try of the season. Bayonne back in control. Really, really great work by the forwards. He's made such a habit of doing that, Bosch. Joined this season from La Rochelle, and he's been a wonderful acquisition. So the gap grows once again, 28 points to 13. And in off the post. Lopez laughs. He knows he's having a charmed day. As a Bayonne, this is a tremendous performance. They lead by 30 points to 13. 17 points clear. Montpellier looking a bit shell-shocked. They've got to come back again. Garbisi looks as though he's reached tether's end. Now, just in terms of the table, in 6th place, Racing. They are now leading Perpignan by 16 points to 13. Toulon, who are 4th, are trailing 21-12 at Castres. So there's going to be, if these stay the same, there are going to be a few changes. Of course, Bordeaux play Lyon tomorrow. Those two also in the mix. Bordeaux 7th, Lyon 5th. Bayonne will be right up on their coattails if they go on and win this match, which really, at the moment, it's difficult to see how they won't, because Montpellier, for the 2nd week running, have disintegrated. Good take by Nucci. Flying tackle in on Garbisi there. May have been a knock backward. Well, this could be a chance for Boutier. He's right up on the line. Surely this is going to be a chance. It has to be a try there, surely, for Leo Colli, who's come on, the replacement, his 6th try of the season, and that was a little bit of a soft one.
Là-bas, je laisse l'avantage parce qu'il va au sol.
So, Montpellier strike back straight away. The tackle came in hard from Marland Yard, but Coley, the 23-year-old scrum half who's come on for Jakob Reinak, just slipping through the gap, almost his, there he is almost his first touch of the game. It was well played by Boutier there. He made the show to pass to Thomas Darmon. Distracted the defender. Went over himself. Oh dear. Well, Garbisi hits the post. That is a nasty miss. Should have had that one. The gap at 12 points. With Bayonne leading by 30 points to 18. Mercer driving on. 20 minutes left in this match. There's still time. There's still time for Montpellier to come through and sneak it. They've been given that try. Just a little bit of a little bit casual by the home side. They need to keep their eye on the ball here, Bayonne. Willemse driving in. Coley again over the top. Drills the ball nicely, but it's gone just the wrong side of the corner flag.
Ok, fais-le. 5, changement. Changement, 5. Changement.
So Tyler Deguy, the Canadian, makes his way on for Paul Willemse.
5, changement. Arrêt du temps.
Willemse, of course, had a 10-minute tea break earlier, either side of half-time, after picking up a yellow card. But still, perhaps working his way back to full fitness. Tyler Deguy, the Canadian who joined from Narbonne in 2020. 22 years old, as far as I can see, still hasn't been capped by Canada, but the longer he plays in the top 14, greater the chance that's going to happen.
Flexion. Lié.
Maxime Machinot with the feed, but the free kick given in favour of Montpellier. I couldn't quite see what that was for. That was slightly crooked, or an early squeeze. Garbisi with the high ball. A knock on, says the referee, of Peo Muscadets, even though I don't think it came off his hands.
Stabilité.
Well, it is that moment of the game when things do begin to get shaken around a little bit. It's cocktail time, because these various changes that we've seen they're just going to take a few minutes to settle down, and sometimes this is a time when the game really does just shift momentum. It becomes a little bit unrecognisable from what we've had as it switches now to a new game almost, a new set of players.
Allez, les deux là. Non, les deux là-bas. On rentre pas avant, les deux ils rentrent avant.
Slows down as well. The second half, certainly not the rollicking free-for-all of the first 40 minutes. Leo Coley. Was a France under-20 scrum half, came from Mont-de-Marsan. Gets them moving, Montpellier on the charge. Coley again with the feed. A bit more pace now, a bit more energy in the Montpellier attack. In goes Nucci. Nucci driving through the gap, looking for his way through. He's held up. Coley is there, doubles back, looks for help. Garbisi sends the ball out. Serfontaine as well. Is there space outside? Mercer's there. He cuts back in, looking for support. He hasn't got it. Not to his satisfaction, though. Takes the ball in. It's there now. George Bridge has it. In goes De Guy. Coley. Garbisi. Oh dear, it's gone down. I think that was Curtis Langdon, the guilty man. Well, it's collected on the right, but surely this isn't going to count. The try has been awarded. Well, that is slightly surprising. It looked for all the world like there was a knock-on in the build-up to that try. Matthew Reynolds is going to have a look. Well, did that go backwards from Curtis Langdon, or did it go forwards? Well, that to all, I'm afraid, in old money, that is a knock-on. He's failed to capture the ball. It's bounced backwards off the ground, but it's gone forward. It's collected there by Boutier.
Ouais, pour moi, il n'y a rien de clair évident. Je reste sur la décision de terrain. Pour moi, ça tombe, au pire des cas, c'est à l'aplomb. Dans le meilleur des cas, c'est vers l'arrière.
Well, I think he's saying it went straight down and then bounced backwards. I think this is a really not a very good decision.
Il faut qu'il y ait une image qui montre que c'est vers l'avant, Camille. Pas pour moi, Camille. Pas pour moi. C'est dur, dur, non. C'est la règle, c'est comme ça.
Well, I'm afraid Matthew Reynolds and I are not going to agree with this. I'm rather with Camille Lopez. The try is being awarded. You can hear the whistles. A little chip through there from Boutier. It was well collected. And a very good finish. But was it justified? Yann Serfontaine won't mind. It's his first try of the season. But you can hear the boos ringing around the Stade Jean Daugère. Sometimes in rugby, common sense needs to be applied. And that, I'm afraid, was not the case on this occasion. Curtis Langdon dropped the ball. It went, I would have said it went forward. He dropped the ball, that's the point. It was a handling error, certainly. Anyway, I don't write the rules. Just 5 points in it. The kick has gone over. And suddenly, Bayonne have got a little bit of work to do. They were 17 points clear not so long ago. Now it's just 5. They're going to have to get their heads together now.
Bayonne, dedans.
Gregory Patat is underwhelmed. But it's on the board now, so there is no point at all harping on it. Just got to go and score more points. Lopez feeds. Over the top they go, and on the charge, it's well taken by Boutier. He's done well, got it back. Coley has it. And Coley has actually had a very good game since he came on. He's looked very calm, very controlled there at scrum half. 13 minutes remaining. Machinot has it. Lopez with the long ball out. Marlon Yard looking for a way through. Nice familiar dreadlocks. In goes Thomas Sect. Oh, there's the bulldozer Tatafu. Machinot, Lopez, big tackle came in. Every prospect that may have been offside there from the tackler, Tisserand, but he was so quickly up on him. Oh, now that wasn't terribly clever. It's Montpellier. Again, it's for all the world like Willems are back on the field. Oh, this is a lovely break from George Bridge, and it's going to be another try. This for Darmon. Thomas Darmon has scored, and Montpellier are level. Well, well, well. Not a lot wrong with that try. Jean-Baptiste Alissal down on the touchline, happy. Darmon. The scorer. That was the tackle, it was on Bully Rua. Here was the break. The ball went loose. And Bridge drifted through the tackles. That was poor defence from the home side. And he set up Darmon very nicely. George Bridge having quite an influence on this game. Marlon Yard coming in with the tackle and again, a little bit ineffective. The conversion, however, has gone astray again. So 30 points all, and everything to play for in the last 10 minutes. This was not on the cards so long ago when it was 23-6 at the start of the second half, certainly. Even when it was 30-13. Little knock on, says the ref. So suddenly the ball not bouncing Bayonne's way. It was their afternoon. Up came Tom Spring. Well, that one went... well, I don't know how he's judging his knock-ons anymore. It did bounce forward afterwards, but he didn't actually knock it forward. I don't know. The scrummage is going to be for Montpellier. Leo Coley will feed. Messy. Very messy.
Garde la tête dedans. Garde la tête dans la mêlée.
The home supporters reckon their side was crunching the Montpellier scrum there, but the referee, Mathieu Reynal, gets them to set up again. 8 minutes remaining. 30 points all. Leo Coley with that tag champion 2022 on his shirt. It's not going to happen as things stand at the moment, although Montpellier may just be giving themselves a lifeline. Mercer has it. Defeat today, and it would be all but over for Montpellier. Victory, or even a draw, may just keep them in the race. Marlon Yard collects. Baptiste Aiguille is lined up there. Camille Lopez goes over the top. Montpellier perhaps stronger off the bench. They're looking the more likely at the moment. Certainly they've got the wind in their sails, and there is Tisserand, the Bayonne boy. Over the top they go. It's gone loose. Spring does well to find some support. Out it goes. Well, this doesn't look happy. This doesn't look happy at all. Ouch. That is not good news. Remy Baget making his way back on. That's Bastien Pourailly, who is in some pain. Thomas Dolagare, I think, making his way on. He is indeed for Tom Spring.
C'est obligatoire. C'est obligatoire, comme le 7 de Montpellier en première mi-temps.
Yeah, and Macheneau has been told it's obligatory. You've got to go off for a concussion test. He just took one. You saw him there take that one to the head. And that is the end of Maxime Macheneau. He won't be back on, I don't think. So Martok returns. It really is musical chairs. Now, what can Montpellier do? It's a good take by Mercer, but not straight, says the ref. Not straight, the English connection there. Langdon to Mercer, not working. I think I'm right in saying they used to be at Bath together, those two, Langdon and Mercer. Well, nice to see that Pourailly is at least able to remain on his 2 feet, walking gingerly. He doesn't look terribly happy, nor indeed does Maxime Macheneau. Bayonne have their backs to the wall now. with just over 5 minutes remaining in this match. The crowd on their feet, looking to get their team over the line. They were 17 points clear not so long ago. Now it's all square. Montpellier, the champions, hard to put down. Dolagary wearing 20, the link man now. There he goes. In drives Kassim. What can he do? The veteran Springbok. Big drive in now from Noah. Another South African. Lopez with the drop goal attempt. Through it goes. Cami Lopez has done it again. How many times have we seen that in the past? Cami Lopez with that trusty left peg. Absolutely fantastic from the veteran fly half. Perfect balance, great height, just creeping inside the post. Look at that, a little punch of the air. Lopez has got it. Bayonne are back in front. $36 points to 33. Excuse me, 33 points to 30. I'm the one getting confused now. Well, was he taken in the air? Boutier, maybe a little problem. We will see.
Avantage pénalité.
So Bayonne with the advantage. Three and a half minutes remaining. Bayonne lead by 33 points to 30. Now, as things stand, this would bring them up to 7th place ahead of Bordeaux, who play tomorrow. And they would be just 2 points behind Racing, who are currently trailing Perpignan by 27 points to 21. They would also be just 1 further point, 3 points behind Toulon, who are losing 31-18 at Castres. Bayonne's season rests on the next 2.5 minutes. Torsten van Jaarsveld. Oh, it's messy. Given away the possession in the line out. Montpellier with Coley. Looking to move it. Can they find a way through? Can they strike back and steal this match at the death and get their playoff hopes back? At the moment, they're on the ropes. Oh, Bethune with the tackle. Mercer. Coley. Big drive from Duguay. Reinforcements arriving. Mercer driven out. A little bit of hurt to his arm, and it's come back for Bayonne. Van Jaarsveld, the Namibian, at the back of that lot, looking to dig it out. It's absolute mess in there, and it's gone back the other way. I don't know, there was a little bit of an error there from Bayonne, because the ball was coming back on their side when Jaarsveld was there, and then all of a sudden it pops up out the other side. So Montpellier have the advantage. That was a good steal from Kassim. Came driving in. We're in the last minute of this absorbing encounter. It's had its moments. It's produced some excellent rugby. And at times it's been a little bit shabby. but it's been gripping throughout. The crowd are behind their team. The clock ticking away. 20 seconds remaining. Montpellier have the put in. They've got to be careful what they do with the possession. They may not get another chance. They trail by 3. Coley goes. Now what can they do? Looking out left. George Bridge comes in to lend support. It's not there. Coley feeds. Boutier looking for the gap. Not there. Coley again. Langdon takes the ball in. It's still there. Long pass out now. Is there space out wide? Tisserand. He's held up by his old teammates. It's back. Time is up. This is it. Do or die for Montpellier now. Their season could be over. Duguay. Still going forward with the ball. Garbisi was held up there. Mercer steps back inside. He's had a big game, Zach Mercer. He has. It's knocked forward. It's over. That is it. And that is a fantastic victory for Bayonne. They have beaten the champions Montpellier by 33 points to 30. Bayonne still in with great hopes of making the top 6 and the end of season playoffs. Montpellier, the champions, by contrast, lie on the ground. They're flat out. I think they know, the players know, that their season is over. Bayonne 33, Montpellier 30. Montpellier do pick up a defensive bonus, but I'm not sure how much value that now is going to have for them as we head into these last 3 matches of the season. Montpellier go up to 49 points, Bayonne up to 54, so they're level with Bordeaux-Bègles at the moment. Level 7th, just 2 points behind Racing in 6th, who are trailing at Perpignan. And just a couple more points, just 1 point further behind Toulon, who are also losing. Great day for Bayonne. They've got some awkward games ahead of them. They have to travel in the next round on the 6th of May. They have to travel to Paris to face Racing 92, so that one could almost be a playoff. They then are at home to Clermont. They finish up on the 27th with another tough game on the road at Lyon. Well, the home crowd loving it. That's 11 wins out of 12 at the Stade Jean d'Auger this season for Bayonne. Gregory Patat, the boss, is happy. Paul Willemse looking resigned. I think the Montpellier players applauding their supporters who've come. They've made the trip to the Basque Country. They're going to go home disappointed. Montpellier's reign as champions of France is effectively over. Bastien Pourey, the man on the crutches. Oh, we're just waiting for the little post-match interview at the end. Well, the team huddle taking place, so that may take a few moments. Bear with me. Camille Lopez, what a performance from him. Superb off the boot, and that drop goal sailing through the posts. Just 5 minutes or so from the end of the match, settling it after Montpellier had come back from 17 points down to make it 30 all. It was a squeaky time for the home side. Lopez delivered. Superb performance from him. Great performance all round. Well, we're still waiting for that little interview. I don't know where our interviewers have got to. I'm not sure. I think perhaps it's time for me to wrap up because there's more rugby for you to come later on with Stade Francais playing Stade Toulouse. Later on Saturday in Le Classique de Rugby, it's in Paris. And then on Sunday, it's Bordeaux-Bègles at home to Lyon. All of them big games at the top end of the table. It's been a cracking, crunching encounter here at the Stade Jean d'Auger. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for joining me, Barney Spender. And thanks. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's finished here. 33 points to 30. Victory for Bayonne. Merci beaucoup et à bientôt.
Un capitaine forcément marqué, déçu. Vous pensiez avoir fait le plus dur en revenant à égalité avec cet essai?
Ouais, on y croyait. En première mi-temps, on a bien commencé le match. On leur a donné des points trop facilement. Voilà, sur nos rucks encore une fois, mais on savait que c'était une équipe qui faisait beaucoup de contests. Mais on a su revenir, on est revenu à 30-30, on y a cru. On y a cru jusqu'au bout. Puis après, sans compter ce public qui les a poussés, mais c'est vrai que c'est frustrant parce qu'on pouvait mieux faire aujourd'hui.
Et est-ce qu'aujourd'hui vous dites adieu aux phases finales vraiment?
Je sais pas, il va falloir faire les comptes, on sait pas. J'espère pas parce que ça serait vraiment dommage avec ce groupe-là, même s'il y a eu des hauts débats toute la saison. Ce groupe le mérite et c'est vrai que ça serait dommage si on devait en arriver là, mais on va y croire, on va jouer notre carte à fond et puis on verra ce qui se passera, mais on va rien lâcher.
On dit souvent que les saisons d'après-titre sont compliquées. Est-ce que c'est ce que vous ressentez? Vous avez plus de pression?
Je ne sais pas si c'est ça. Je ne sais pas vraiment si c'est ça. Il y a eu beaucoup de facteurs qui étaient contre nous cette année, mais on le doit aussi à nous-mêmes. Déjà nous-mêmes, on était un peu contre nous. On jouait des fois à l'inverse de ce qu'on voulait produire et surtout sur ça qu'il faut travailler parce qu'à ce niveau-là, si on veut se qualifier, il faut être meilleur et surtout dans l'état d'esprit, il faut tout donner à chaque performance.
Merci beaucoup Antoine.